Hi everyone, welcome back. To all the new viewers, hello, namaste, thank you for joining me, and to all the regular viewers, namaste, thank you for coming again. I want to talk to you today about a book that I just finished reading called The Power of Emotions. It's all about how our emotions actually dictate what we attract to ourselves, because as you all know, everything is energy and vibration. And so what we feel then vibrates out and attracts more of what we feel. And so it's so important to pay attention to our emotions and start being very, very aware of what we want our emotions to be. Now, why is this important? Because all of us go through challenges. All of us go through trying times. I have to be honest with you, 2017 has been a difficult year for me. It's been heartbreaking at times and gut-wrenching, and it's also been fantastic, but I must be honest, it's been really challenging at times. And the problem is that I haven't been focusing on watching my emotions, on being very, very conscious about how I feel from minute to minute. Now, the way that it works is that you don't do huge leaps. I'm sure some of you watched my video, The Power of 1%. Think of it like that, the power of 1%. So from moment to moment, you have the opportunity to decide how you're going to react to anything that life throws at you. And my whole thing with 1% is that in those moments where you feel like, oh, okay, this is a moment, I'm being conscious. What am I going to decide to do in this moment? So let's just use gym as an example, because it's just an easy example to use. So if you're going, oh, but it's cold and I don't want to go to gym, and yet you go, no, I made a commitment to myself. I am going to exercise 4 times this week, which means that I need to exercise today because it is Thursday and I've only got until Sunday. No, I'm just kidding, because I promised myself I would do that. Then you get up and you go and exercise. That's making a decision that's taking you one step closer to feeling brilliant about yourself, to feeling like you've got the body that you feel proud of and energized in and motivated about, just by making that one decision. And 99.99999% of the time, when you make that decision, you feel 100 times better afterwards. It's like instant reward. You know that feeling. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So now let's take that example and take it into the emotional realm. So for instance, you're feeling really lazy. And the reason why you're feeling lazy is because you've had your heart broken and you're in the tracksuit pants phase where you are eating a tub of ice cream, or if you like me, a tub of butter and some cheese or whatever it is, but it's your comfort food, and now you're feeling terrible about yourself because you've just been behaving like a baby dinosaur and eating nonsense, and you know that you should just stop feeling so blah. How do you do that? How do you get out of that situation? Well, the trick is to literally talk yourself out of that situation. So I always believe that when something harms us or hurts us in any way, if a situation makes your heart sore, that you need to give yourself the respect and time, give your heart the respect and time that it needs to actually feel the pain so that it can move through you. As Eckhart Tolle says, you need to feel the pain so that it can move through you, and that's very, very important. But what's equally important is having a cutoff time for that. And so you have to talk your way through that. Okay, I'm going to give myself enough time to feel this pain. I'm going to give myself X amount of days. Then when that X amount of days comes to an end, you need to go, okay, now I'm going to make other decisions. I've allowed myself to snot cry through the weekend. I've allowed myself to write and process and do everything that is good for me, that is allowing me to experience catharsis and release this pain. But now I need to do things that are proactive. Okay, but I don't feel like I've got any energy, and my body's sore and my heart is sore, and I just don't know how I can get up. Okay, but you know what? I do know that I've got this event that's coming up next week, or I do know that I've got this thing at work, or I do know that I've got this thing at school, or I do know that I've got something. Look for something to look forward to. And if you don't have something already diarized, create something. What do I like doing? What makes me feel better? What makes me happy? What makes my soul sing? Okay, I really like going for walks on the beach, or I really like going for walks in nature, or I really like playing with puppies. Puppies are fluffy and they're fun and they're warm and they're cuddly and they make me happy. Oh, but I don't have a puppy. How am I going to play with puppies? Oh, I know there's a rescue center down the road, and they're always needing people to play with their dogs, and they're needing people to love their dogs. That means I'm going to have to get out of bed, I'm going to have to bath myself, and I'm going to have to go to this place. Okay, well, I can do that. Oh, can you really do that? That's a lot of effort. So you start talking your way through this until you find yourself at a place where you're going to take action. And then you take action because you remember that 1%. That 1% that's going to bring you closer to feeling just a little bit better. And as you have those thoughts about the puppies, even though you haven't even gotten to the rescue center, you're already starting to vibrate at a higher level than you were before you started thinking of the puppies. And even though you might not feel it yet, you might not feel the instant relief as such, or maybe you feel it for a moment and then it like disappears and you go back, and then you feel it for a moment and then it disappears and you go back. You've already started moving. You've already started moving towards a better place, into a better place of alignment to your true self, because your true self is happiness, your true self is love, your true self is joy, and all of that is void of pain and sorrow, because your true self is part of the universe. It's all connected. And when you know that, you can start moving towards that, then your vibration increases and increases. Now, I'm not saying that you can't feel sad. I'm not saying that you won't have moments of not feeling good. But if you just focus on just making that one decision, that one little decision right now that's going to make you feel better, and then the next decision that's going to make you feel better, if you just decide, I'm going to feel good. I might not feel very good right now, but I know I'm going to feel better tomorrow. If you just do that, your vibration will change. And if you just change your vibration that little bit, and then that little bit, and then that little bit, and then that little bit, you're going to get where you want to go. Because that's the power of 1%. I know I've used my 1% in a lot of different things, but I just think it's such a powerful way of thinking of things, because the reality is that significant things that really matter and change your life, take time. There's not a lot of things that just happen instantly. Yes, it's possible, but generally things that really matter take time. Time is passing anyway. Why not make the most of it? Why not do everything you can to consciously attract positive things in your life? Why not consciously create the reality you actually want to live? Why not decide right now that you're going to be happy? Why not decide right now that you deserve everything that you wish for in the world? Ask and it is given. It's the power of attraction. It's the law of the universe. Everything that you feel will come to you. That's why we've got to be aware of our feelings. Everything that we think constantly will come to us. That's why we've got to pay attention to our thoughts. I hope that you found this interesting. I hope that it helped you in some way. I just know that I've gone back to basics, as all of us sometimes need to, and I'm really practicing the power of emotions. I hope that you will practice it too. Send me some feedback, share this with your friends, share the video, and I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Sending you all lots of love, lots of light, and namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.